Now the Aruch Hashulchan talks about a question that a lot of people are bothered by. V'cheyiple be'einecha al roiv hadeos. When you wonder about the idea of that we have so many different ideas, so many different opinions, we have a lot of machlekes about different details of mitzvahs. You're not asking this from a place of chachma. You're not asking this from a place of intellect. A philosopher said, when it comes to details and the intricacies, there's no number. In other words, there's so many possibilities of different ways of looking at it in nuances. But everything really is from Hashem. Kamashkos of Chazal, like Chazal say Reish Chagiga in the beginning of Chagiga. Divrei Chacham kedarvanos. Do we know the pasuk says in Koheles that the words of the Chacham are like darvanos, which I don't remember I think it's called goads in English. It refers to a stick that they use to move the animals around. The words of the Chacham are like that stick, ukamasmoiris netuim bali asufos, and like nails that have large heads on them. Nitnu meiroya echad. They were given from one. The words of the Torah are given from one shepherd. What does this mean? So the Gemara tells us in Chagiga, bali asufos el tamid Chacham. These goads refer to the Talmidei Chacham. Sheyoshven asufos. They sit in groups. And they learn Torah. Halalu mataman, halalu matarin. Some say it's tamei, some say it's Torah. Halalu oiser, halalu matirin. Some say it's asur, some say it's mutter. Halalu poiser, halalu machshirin. Some say it's pasul, some say it's kosher. So Shema Yemer, maybe you'll say, maybe a person will say, Heichani lama Torah me'itav. How can I learn Torah from them? Talmud Leimer kulam nitnu morecha. So the Torah is telling you they were all given from one shepherd. Keil echad natnan. The laws, the Torah, the mitzvahs were given from one God. Parnas echad amar, one parnas, one Askan said it. In other words, referring to Moshe Rabbeinu. Mipi adoin kol hamasim baruch hu. He said it from Hashem. The chipligi treitani, when two tanam are arguing, when two amiram are arguing, bedin or beisr v'heter, related to a din or something that's isr v'heter, something that's forbidden to eat, let's say. Kol chad omar, each one is saying hochi mistaber. This is what makes sense. Taima. This reason makes sense. Ein kan sheker call. There's no sheker. There's no falsehood. The kol chad v'chad svar didei. Each one is saying his logic. Mario of time aletera. One gives a reason that it should be mutter. Or Mario of time adisur, and one says a reason why it should be yasur. Mar medami milsa la milsa hachi. Mar medami la binyon achrina. One says it's similar to this case, and the other one says no, it's similar to a different topic. And you can say on this, each one is saying the truth. And you could really say that it really is a matter of circumstance. In other words, it depends on the situation. This person's logic will be applied. It could be applied in this way of looking at it, and this one could be applied in a different kind of context. It really changes based on the situation, in little changes. Now, it's an amazing miracle. You won't find in any of the Shisha Sidarim machlekes b'ikra mitzvah. You'll never find a machlekes about the essentials of the mitzvah. Hakol moedim, everyone agrees shepriyetz hadar hu esrog. Everybody agrees that the priyetz hadar by sukkahs that you take is referring to an esrog. V'hakol moedim, and everybody agrees she'ayin tachasayim, when the Torah says an eye for an eye, mammon, it refers to paying. It doesn't refer to knocking out somebody's eye when somebody damages somebody's eye. Ella, when we want to talk about how do you darshan it from the pasuk, how do you learn it out from the pasuk? Mar darsh lemehaikro, mar darsh lemehaikro. One learns it out from this pasuk, and one learns it out from that pasuk. V'kulam emes, but they're all saying something that's true. Hashmat, have you ever heard she'achleiku kama batim yesh b'tefillin shel roish? Have you ever heard a machleikas about how many sections are in the tefillin shel roish? Or have you ever heard of machlekes about how many parshas there should be in the mezuzah? Or kama brachas yesh b'tefillin, or how many brachas you have in Shemona Esrei? Or kama brachas yesh lefnei Kriyas Shema v'acharei Kriyas Shema, or how many brachas come before Kriyas Shema or after Kriyas Shema? Or brachas psuka de zimra, or the numbers of brachas in the psuka de zimra before davening. Kol Yisrael shemikotza oilam vad katseu. The whole Jewish people, from one side of the world to the other side of the world, Shavin Bezeh, they all agree, Sheish Daled Batim, that there are 4 houses b'tfilin, in the Tefillin Shal Reish. The Shnei Parshiyos b'mezuzah, and there are 2 Parshiyos that we put in the mezuzah. V'yurchas brachas b'tefillin, and there are 18 brachas when it comes to tefillah. Levad berachas aminim, except for the berachas aminim, which is the 19th bracha. The Shnei brachas of Kriyas Shema, v'achas lachar, and there's 2 brachas before Kriyas Shema, and 1 bracha afterwards. V'hashinei b'nusuch, and the shinoi, the changes amongst different nuschais, amongst different the way we daven, kamoish zoimer avarabba, like this one says avarabba before Shema, v'zoimer avasolim, and this one says avasolim before Shema. Oish zoimer hoidu koyim baruch shamar, or this guy says hoidu before baruch shamar, as we do in nusach Sfard, v'zoimer baruch shamar koyim, and this one says baruch shamar first, like nusach Ashkenaz. Ein ze shinoi klal, that's not a shinoi, that's not a real change. The kol echad yachal lasis bezek kfiras, and really everybody could do the way they want to do it. The David achasi, because really it's the same mitzvah. El she'emi derech eretz l'shanis mikfi shenagu at tzibur. You shouldn't change from the way your tzibur, your community acts. But of course, somebody from your community goes to a different community, imam should daven with them, because really everybody is the same. Everybody has the same amount of brachas. Everybody has the same amount of tefillas. So, be'emes, if you think about it, I like to say this in other ways as well, we are more alike than we are different. So, even though, you learn Gemara, you learn Mishnayos, you see machleksim, you see arguments all over the place, at the end of the day, for the majority of the time, and regarding most things we actually agree. We're arguing about the details, we're arguing about the sources, but you've never gone to a community where they don't shake lulav and esrog on sukkahs. You've never gone to a Jewish community, an Orthodox community, where they don't, they translate tzitzis to mean a completely different thing. So this is the next idea that we've learned in summary, that machlokes is not something that should be turned. You shouldn't be turned off from machlokes. Machlokes, you're loy mechachma shalta, as he said. If you're asking about how could it be we have machlokes, you're not asking that from a place of chachma. The idea is we're arguing about details. We're not arguing about the essentials of the matter.